If your camper van breaks down 800 miles from home, none of the Instagram photos mattered. Most people shopping for a camper van obsess over layouts, solar panels, and Instagram-worthy interiors. But here's what nobody talks about until it's too late. Reliability is the only feature that matters when you're living in the thing. And the mistake most buyers make? It shows up 3 years later, right after the warranty ends. After digging through service records, warranty data, and talking to full-time van lifers, one pattern became impossible to ignore. Today, I'm breaking down the camper vans with the best track records in 2026 and the ones that will financially destroy you. Section 1. The Reality Check. Let's start with something uncomfortable. The camper van industry doesn't want you thinking about reliability. They want you thinking about bamboo countertops and Murphy beds, because here's the truth. Most Class B camper vans are built on commercial chassis that were designed to haul plumbing supplies, not take retirees across the country. So when we talk about reliability, we're really talking about two things. One, the base vehicle, Ford Transit, Mercedes Sprinter, Ram ProMaster, this is your foundation. Two, the conversion quality, wiring, plumbing, appliances, and whether the converter actually knew what they were doing. Both have to be solid, because a perfect engine means nothing if your electrical system fries in year 2, and flawless cabinetry means nothing when your transmission gives out in the Arizona desert. Here's the question you should be asking. Which vans break the least where it matters most? Section 2. The Winners. Mercedes Sprinter 2024 Plus models with the updated OM654 diesel. Let's start with the controversial one. The 2024 Plus Sprinters with the updated OM654 diesel engine are a completely different animal than the problematic 2014 to 2018 models. Mercedes finally fixed the DEF system. Service intervals are longer. The engine is simpler and more efficient. But here's the binary truth. Disciplined owners, this is the best van on the road. Best fuel economy, best driving dynamics, longest potential lifespan. Casual owners, financial pain. You're looking at $180 an hour dealership labor and parts that cost triple what Ford charges. Sprinters don't forgive. Miss an oil change, skip a service interval, you'll pay for it with a 4-figure repair bill. Who should buy this? Owners who treat maintenance like a religion and budget $2,500 plus annually for upkeep. Who should avoid this? Everyone else. Seriously. Ford Transit all-wheel drive gas V6. The Ford Transit with the 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6 is the workhorse of the campervan world. It's not exotic, it's not the smoothest ride, but here's what it is. Fixable almost anywhere in the US, with parts available at every AutoZone in America. Ford sold over 150,000 Transits in the US last year. That means mechanics actually know how to work on them. That means you're not stranded in rural Montana waiting 3 weeks for a sensor from Germany. The all-wheel drive system is also a game changer if you're planning any off-pavement adventures or winter travel. The downside? Fuel economy. You're looking at 14 to 16 mpg combined. That adds up fast if you're full timing. But here's what nobody tells you. This is the van people quietly keep for 10 years, while others flip theirs at a loss. Who should buy this? Families, retirees, anyone who values peace of mind in a national service network. This is the van you buy when you want to use it, not worry about it. Ram ProMaster 2025 with the Hurricane 4 engine. Here's the dark horse. Ram changed the game in 2025 with the Hurricane 4 turbo engine. This engine is significantly more powerful and efficient than the old V6, but more importantly, it's the same engine going into the Jeep Wrangler in Grand Cherokee, which means long-term parts availability. The ProMaster also has the widest interior and lowest floor of any van, which makes conversions easier and living space better. The reliability wildcard, we don't have long-term data on the Hurricane 4 yet. Early reports are positive, but this is proceed with cautious optimism. Who should buy this? budget-conscious buyers who need maximum interior space and are willing to accept front-wheel drive. Also great for urban van lifers, easier to park, better turning radius. Section 3. The dangerous truth. Here's where most buyers lose everything. The van you buy matters less than the converter who built it. And a bad conversion doesn't just mean annoying problems. It means electrical fires that total your van. It means insurance denials because the work wasn't code compliant. It means trip-ending failures in year 2 that leave you stranded and broke. I've seen $200,000 Airstream Interstate Sprinters burned to the ground because someone ran wires directly off the alternator without proper protection. I've seen custom builds where the builder drilled through structural ribs, creating a safety hazard that wasn't discovered until a minor accident became catastrophic. If your converter is using residential appliances instead of RV-rated components, you're driving a ticking time bomb. If they can't explain their battery management system in detail, walk away. If they've been in business less than 3 years, you're taking a massive risk. Here's my non-negotiable advice. Buy from converters with at least 5 years in business in real customer testimonials you can verify. Ask about their warranty. Ask how they handle electrical systems. Ask if they use a CAD design process. Small custom builders can be incredible, but they can also disappear, leaving you with an orphaned van nobody wants to touch. A reliable base van with a dangerous conversion is worse than buying nothing at all. Section 4. Who should avoid what? Let me be blunt. Avoid sprinters if you're buying used without a full service history, if you're mechanically intimidated, or if you don't have $5,000 plus in emergency repair savings. Avoid transits if fuel economy is a deal breaker, if you need the absolute best ride quality, or if you're planning extended international travel. Avoid ProMasters if you need all-wheel drive, if you drive in serious snow regularly, or if you can't handle the slightly cheaper interior feel. And avoid all camper vans if you're not committed to maintenance, you expect perfection, or if you think this is a passive investment. These are machines. They break. The question is, how often and how expensive? So here's the bottom line. If I were spending my own money today, I'd buy a 2024 Ford Transit all-wheel drive with a proven conversion from a reputable builder. It's not the sexiest choice, but it's the one I could actually live in without constantly worrying about the next $4,000 repair bill. The Sprinter is the best driving van, but only if you're prepared for the cost of ownership. The ProMaster is the best value van, but only if the new engine holds up long-term. None of them are perfect, but all three will treat you fairly if you treat them right. Because here's what I've learned. People who regret their camper van didn't choose the wrong layout, they chose the wrong philosophy. They bought for the dream instead of the reality. They ignored reliability for aesthetics. They trusted their excitement more than the data. Most regret starts the day excitement overrides judgment. Now, I want to hear from you. If you're shopping for a van right now, which chassis are you leaning towards, and what's making you hesitate? Drop a comment. I read every single one, and I'll tell you what I honestly think. And if you found this helpful, share it with someone about to make a very expensive decision.